Yo, what's going on guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're playing some more Titanfall 2. So in this episode we have to find Captain Anderson, which we do pretty early on, and we take his glove. So with his glove we are able to time travel. So again, another really fun mission, actually. Reminds me a lot of Wraith and her portals. But basically this mission is two missions in one. You've got when you time travel, you go back to a time before all of these buildings you're in these labs are destroyed. So you've got the actual the security team and things that are there. But then when you go back to the current time after it's all been destroyed, and things like the prowlers and robot security, things like that. I mean, so it's pretty fun. You're going to see the flatline used a lot again. R99. I don't think it's called the R99 again in this one, but just showing that Apex has taken the guns and not really changed them a lot, because Flatline, 99, 301 are still really strong games in Apex, and they're guns that I'm relying on a lot during these Titanfall videos. So basically what we're trying to do is we had to find Anderson, Captain Anderson. You'll see what's happened to him. We take his glove, and from there we push on with the mission to try and find the core. So basically you'll see what happens at the end anyway. As we go through, you'll see how it all works. But again, really fun mission, this one, especially with the glove. There's bits where you have to keep time traveling just to drop down a hole, for example, without dying, or get across walls. Really fun level to play with the time travel glove itself. So thanks for watching guys, stay safe, take care, peace.
What happened to everyone here?
Their bodies have aged unusually. However, some show signs of weapon fire.
Hopefully Anderson's alive.
Anderson is a veteran SRS pilot. He has survived multiple covert missions within enemy territory. Strange. I'm picking up traces of my own data signature within this area. The distortions must be affecting my scans. None of these remains match the genetic profile of Major Anderson. He may still be alive. I recommend you check the main lobby of reception. I would accompany you, but unfortunately my chassis will not fit through the door. Hold the mission. I'm detecting a faint biosignature on the upper level of the reception lobby. Recommend you investigate.
BT, I found Anderson. He's, in the ceiling.
Objective complete. We have rendezvoused with Major Anderson.
That's cold, BT.
Correct. Anderson's current temperature is 17 degrees Celsius, below the threshold of human survival. Pilot, if you hand me Anderson's helmet, I will analyze it. With the death of Anderson, command of Special Operation 217 now transfers to you. Congratulations on your field promotion, Pilot Cooper. The following is Anderson's mission briefing from Commander Sarah Briggs of the Militia SRS.
Major Anderson, 2 weeks ago we intercepted IMC comms. They found something on Typhon. A massive blast of energy was discharged at this location, creating time distortions. I want SRS on the ground to infiltrate the facility.
Roger that. I'll get some answers.
This wrist-mounted device we recovered during Operation Grizzly should protect you. We know the IMC have contracted Kuban Blisk and his mercenaries to protect something critical there, so watch your back. And Anderson, you know how much I love writing death reports, so don't go it alone. The SRS is a team.
Pilot, the data Major Anderson collected appears to be incomplete. We are duty-bound to uphold and fulfill Special Operation 217. Recommend we locate Anderson's wrist-mounted device before proceeding.
I didn't see any device on Anderson.
It must be on the other half of his corpse. I detect a breach in the Security Services building. I will provide access. I will remain here and scan the ring structure while you investigate the facility for intel and the missing device.
Nice. Maybe next time you can throw me.
Noted. Unauthorized personnel detected. Automating security.
Advanced cloaking package. Copy that. Laser messages are online. Sending a team to investigate.
Sorry, Anderson.
Pilot Cooper, I have transferred some of my AI functions into your helmet in order to permit communication across time shifts.
Get the rest of the eggheads evacuated and set up a choke point.
Additional laser meshes are online. Let's box him in.
What the hell? It was just over there. Contact with the intruder, but his movement is erratic.
Proceed to the southeast elevator banks on level 4 to intercept.
Copy that, Control. On our way, Control.
We have to leave.
We're going forward with it. The test must be completed.
Pilot, a fragment of Anderson's damaged log may be relevant here. Activating log playback.
Anderson log 341. The IMC found something, all right. It can fold space and time. They sure as hell didn't build it, but they're restoring it. Whatever they're planning, it's potentially catastrophic. Anderson out.
If we don't test the Ark's power now, we may never have another chance. Zulu 6, prep the... delivery.
Suspect gone! Someone give me a location on this guy! Target's up there, above! Pilot suppressed, don't let him escape! Right! 1033, my squad is down, back up! I see him downrange!
Anderson's log 342. The fold weapons power source is called the Ark. Doesn't look like they've perfected the casing. This one's empty. The Ark must be somewhere else. Anderson out.
Arc prepped for delivery and en route to the test chamber.
Spin up the outer ring. Test sequence will commence once the Ark is in place.
Pilot, the rings at my location contain a large amount of residual energy. This was the Ark's final destination. Anderson's plan indicated a recon mission within close proximity to the center of the active rings.
They were targeting this planet's moon as a test. This damn thing was just a test. One of our own planets is next. They're going to hit Harmony, and they've moved up the timeline. I have to get this intel to Sarah. Hold it right there, Pilot. I've located you.
That was Major Anderson's final recording. Cooper, based on your recon of this facility, I may have a plan. Meet me outside.
I would like to spend some time today to talk about the value of human life. There is no value to human life. Now that I have your attention, to be more precise, human life to a certain limit is expendable. We are self-perpetuating yet self-destructive, adaptable yet flawed, and always resource-intensive. We are endless consumers of resources. But most relevant to our research here is one undeniable fact, that human life is abundant. Overpopulation of any colonized world is a given. Through the lens of cold objectivity, it is irresponsible to say that all individuals on such worlds are actually indispensable. Millions of humans die across the colonized world every day by any number of causes. Human life is expendable. Now our problem is twofold. On the one hand, we are faced with a hostile frontier populace opposed to our commercial pursuits for the greater good. And on the other hand, there is a never-ending cry for natural resources, demanded of us by the greater populations of the core systems. We must have order on the frontier if we are to achieve true progress, but the militia, in its provincial myopic lack of vision, refuses to accept this. Thus, we are at war. Now the bitter truth. Reinforcements from the core systems will not arrive for several more years. The militia gains strength day by day, taking back one planet after another. Our choices are limited. Drastic action must be taken. Again, I remind you all of one simple truth, that human life is abundant. And, as distasteful as it may sound, human life is, in truth, expendable. And so that brings us to this planet Typhon, where we have discovered a gift, a machine that will do more than change the tide. Call it fate. The truth is we have discovered our resolution, and in it lies a weapon with a powerful ability to fold space and time. We don't know who built it, but we do know that it is quite old. And most importantly, we have learned enough to bring it to life. As we use this fold weapon, we will manipulate space-time, targeting anything we desire, sundering entire planets. Our restoration efforts in the mountains are nearly complete, but one task remains. We must complete a small-scale test here first, to tune the power source, or the arc, as our colleagues tend to call it. Once we have accomplished this, we will transfer the power source, the arc, to the full-scale site, and destroy one populated militia planet and then another, until they capitulate. We will open an Einstein-Rosen bridge sending through thousands of concentrated gravitational waves. This will rip apart and sunder every molecule, every atom, and every living thing we target, resulting in total loss of life. But lest we lose sight of the bigger picture, remember those losses are ultimately replaceable by the inexorable march of human reproduction. By decisively neutralizing the militia forces, we will in fact safeguard the existence of the human race, extending its reach and power towards a prosperous and bright future.
I recommend you meet me at the rings in order to scan the Ark's energy signature. Located the controls to extend the bridge to the rings. I've marked it on your HUD. It appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present. It appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present. Uphold the mission. I have marked the bridge controls on your HUD. You will need to extend the bridge before the full weapon test vent explodes.
Where'd it come from?
I'm engaging a hostile Titan. It appears that whatever actions you took in the past have caused the remaining automated security systems to be quite hostile towards us in the present. The mission. I have marked the bridge controls on your HUD. You will need to extend the bridge before the full weapon test bed explodes. We tighten down. First floor activated. Enemy tighten down. Enemy tighten down.
The hell with the safety protocol. Initiate the test immediately. Copy that. Do not allow the
Locate
intruder
the
to reach
controls
the
to
arc
extend
under
the
any
bridge to the ring.
circumstances.
I marked it on your HUD.
The arc is overloading! Everyone evacuate now!
Pilot mode engaged.
BT? Well done, pilot. Scan complete. As Anderson discovered, the IMC intend to destroy the militia planet of Harmony using the full-scale version of this weapon. Pilot Cooper, our journey is far from over. We must get this data to the fleet.